Hello, my name's Lewis and today's video is going to be my first ever vlog, but it's actually going to be quite a serious vlog. And I know a lot of people like to make comedic introductions to their videos, but this is a very serious topic, so I thought I'd kind of cut off the hype for now, and in the next video I'll make like a kind of fun, like actual vlog. But in this video I want to talk about self-harm, which is obviously a big thing nowadays. It's what a lot of other YouTubers have been talking about, but I want to kind of give you my view on it, and I don't personally do it myself, so I can't give you a kind of point of view, like from person actually doing it, but I thought it would be quite a serious topic to talk about, which, I can just kind of get a bit of, I don't know, put a bit of my knowledge into it and maybe help some of you guys that do it for whatever reason. So, my name's Lewis, I'm a 15-year-old boy from Southampton, England, and I like to express myself in a very weird, hypo way. Okay, of course you'll find that out in later videos, but I'm just kind of filling you in with who I am, and I'm going to give you a bit of a lecture of my outlook on self-harm. So, self-harm, I don't know where to start really. I guess it starts from depression. So many people suffer from depression, which is obviously, go away, which is obviously, it's a mental illness. It really is, and there's no other way of putting it. It is a mental illness. It really impacts you in your brain. It's an emotional illness, very much like anxiety. It's invisible, as you could. It is an invisible illness. It's not physically. You can't physically see depression like you can see other things like a broken leg. It is a mental illness, and many people suffer from it. And you may be that person who suffers from depression, but you may feel very lonely. You may feel lonely. You may feel like you're the only one. You may think, no one's got it as bad as me. Trust me, they do. They have it worse than you. There are many people, many people in this world. There are billions of people, and you expect yourself to be the only one. Now, I know that's hard to take in, and I am very, very aware of this. I'm very aware that things like that are very hard to take in. I'm very aware that even though you may believe it to a certain extent or for a certain time, you always go back to thinking that you're the only one. That's not true at all. You're not the only one, okay? I promise you now. I suffer from generalised anxiety. If you don't know what generalised anxiety is, it's a very constant worry problem, basically, as you could say in the simplest way possible, which you worry about things day after day after day after day, and you don't stop worrying about things. It could be the stupidest thing. You could be at one point worrying about kind of leaving your house, and then the next thing you know, you're worrying about falling over or something stupid like that. And it's a very serious mental illness, and people don't perceive it in that way. They think, oh, anxiety. I don't quite know what that is, but as long as it's not visual, as long as it's not physical, you can't quite put out its seriousness. And it's a very serious mental illness, along with depression, along with stress, along with bipolar, along with any of those things. They're all part of the same parcel. They're all part and parcel of the same thing. And that's the emotional side of your brain. You've got cognitive, which is, I guess, in the easiest way possible, the physical side of your brain, the things that you think about. And then you've got the emotional side, which is your kind of anxiety, depression levels. And it's not very physical. It's not a very physical thing. And a lot of people kind of brush off the fact that anxiety and depression is a bad thing. They kind of think, yeah, they kind of go in really fast. They kind of ask you, oh, what are you depressed about? Well, you need to be able to understand, kind of why people get depressed, what it's all about, before you can kind of go into that. Now, depression is a very serious thing. I've just said that a few times, actually. And people resort to cutting themselves, as this video is all about. People often cut themselves to get a relief as such of things. I guess the best way to say it is a relief in the present. A relief in the present. They cut themselves to get a relief over things. This could be anything from, you know, an upbuilding stress or anything like that. But it's often for a relief, and it's often to bring yourself back to the real world, to bring yourself down, to bring your mood down, to just kind of chill out, really. And I guess kind of that's okay, but it's not at the same time. I mean, I appreciate what you're doing is not really coping, because you're not actually coping yourself. You're relying on something else, or someone else, or anything else. You're relying on, you know, kind of hurting yourself to cope, and that's not right. That's not the right way to go about it. Of course, cutting leads to many things. It can lead to, obviously, being furtherly depressed, because you're obviously thinking, you know, oh God, you know, what if people see my cuts? And it scars you. It's really not worth it. I know depression is hard. I know it's really hard, and I've got complete understanding of depression. I completely understand where people are coming from, when they cut themselves, but you can't use that as a pastime. You can't use that to get yourself over things, because in the end of the day, you're not getting anything out of it. You're maybe getting a relief in the present, but you know that you're going to live on. You know that these things you're going to regret. You need to find another way to let your anger, your depression, your worry, your just everything. You need to find another way to get out. This could be sport, this could be medication, it could be counselling. Counselling's really helpful. It could be CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy. I go through that. I've got generalised anxiety. It could be anything. And you've got so many options, and cutting isn't the best. It really isn't. Cutting is not the last resort. There are so many options, and all of these options can get you through this. Whether you've got post-traumatic stress, whether you've got really bad depression, you know, whether you're getting bullied, just tell someone. Tell someone. That's the best way to go around things. Tell someone. Tell a counsellor. They will help you. They will help you. And if you've got trust issues, you don't need trust issues. Counsellors will never tell anyone your personal information. If they're so concerned about your information, and they may do, they may tell a parent, they may tell anyone. But this is for your own health. This is for you. They're doing it for you, and they're doing it to get you over this. And I'm here for you. If you ever need a talk, inbox me. I'm always here. Facebook me. Just comment on the comments box below. I'll get back to you. I just want to help you guys, okay? I want to help you guys get over this. It's not a nice thing. And I don't know you. Whoever you may be, I'm here for you, okay? I'm here for you. And I'm getting kind of anxious now, just kind of talking about all of this. So, as you can see, I'm fidgeting a bit, but I am here for you. Okay, whoever you are, I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to talk to you. If you don't like that, that's fine. But I'm here for you. So, yeah, just say no to cutting. And as Tom says, wrists are for bracelets, not knives. Thanks for watching this video, guys. See you in the next video.